Porn is literally killing our men of today. Now, you're probably thinking, well, it's my way of releasing, right? It's my way of releasing, it's a way of me getting pleasure. I'm not doing any harm to anyone. You think you're not doing any harm to anyone. If there's anyone you're doing harm to, it's yourself. You see, when you're watching things like this, what it does, and I've mentioned this in my previous TikTok video, you are literally letting off your dopamine receptors. Now, we all have dopamine running in us, whether we have chocolate bar or anything like this, and it's that anticipation for getting that, right? But what happens is when you're looking at porn, your dopamine receptors are hijacked, and you're literally just getting this buzz for God knows how long that you're watching it for. And then what happens is you end up relapsing, you end up releasing. You know what I mean by releasing, right, guys? You release that vital life force energy, yeah? That seed that could be used, that could be transmuted into doing something that's meaningful, to doing something that's productive, to doing something where that actually gives you a normalized level of pleasure, not this hijacked level of temporary pleasure that's only going to leave you spiritually depleted. That energy could very well be used for going to the gym, working on your body, going out there doing a hobby, or working on your business. It could really be used in really productive ways for yourself, for society, and it can be something that's a source of fulfillment for you, right? But I get it how hard it must be. You've probably tried to quit numerous times only to fail, and it keeps happening again and again and again and again, and you just can't stop because it's so addictive. Now, I don't blame you for the fact that you have been exposed to this from a young age. You've been exposed to this for the fact that you've got a technological device. You've been exposed to this because we're in a sexualized society, and I don't in 1 ounce blame you for how you feel and what you've been feeling and the habit and the addiction that you've been going through. However, what's time for us now is the time for us to rise up and break free from this freaking stupid addiction. Yeah, you are capable of doing this. You are capable of breaking free from this monstrous, stupid addiction. I'm going to give you some solutions, which I have faith, if you get through these solutions, it will help you enormously. Number one, if you're not already doing this, I want you to, every time you do relapse, you've got to get your journal out. Now, I've got this app that I can recommend to you. It's called Day One. Now, on this app, anytime you relapse, okay, you literally write down how you feel and what caused it, okay? Now, what that will do is make you more cognitively aware of what's going on within you and why it's caused you to do this. Now, of course, sometimes it's more than just your usual reason, which could be loneliness, stress, or anything like this. It could be the fact that you've actually got some trauma going on in your life. And if you've got some trauma, you may be using porn as a clutch to help you to deal with those feelings. Now, what I want you to do, if you've not already done so, is get healing. Seek healing. Go out there, go and speak to psychotherapists. Go out there and look for other alternative modalities of therapy. It could be Reiki, it could be plant medicines. It could be whatever you feel is right for you, okay? The second thing what you do, question. You need to question your beliefs about porn. Now, of course, when you're looking for it, it serves a purpose, doesn't it? It serves a purpose. If it didn't serve a purpose, you wouldn't be looking at it. But the purposes that you're looking at is false beliefs. Now, I could tell you the reason why you're looking at porn is because of a false belief. But until you actually start to discover and go into the reasons why you look at what you do and the false beliefs behind it and question the beliefs behind it, will you then be able to break free? Now, there's a lady called Byron Katie, and she has what's called 4 questions, okay? Now, you can go onto that and use the belief that you have and use those 4 questions. Alternatively, there's a guy called Celibate Yogi who has this website called quitporneasily.com. You can use the resources from there, which is the course, and you can break free from it. Or you can use what's called the 12-step program. You can find out anything about this 12-step program. Just go onto the internet about sex addiction, porn addiction. You'll find it right there. The solution is right there, guys. It really is. You have to be willing to grind. You have to be willing to graft. You have to be willing to invest in yourself to really break free from this absolute monstrous addiction. And I know you can do it. There are people out there before you who've done it. So what makes you think that you can't? You can break free. You have to break free from the cycle, my friends. Because if you're not, you are the man here. And if you're the man, you have to be willing to attain your goals. You have to be willing to be a productive member of society. Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck in this cycle, you're going to be stuck in this trap, you're going to be stuck in this prison, and you'll never be able to be able to progress, you'll never be happy, you'll never be at peace. And once you do break free from this, you'll feel this sense of liberation, that you don't have to look at this anymore. You don't have to rely on this thing as a habit, as a crutch. And that's what I want for you. That is the vision that I have for you. Now it's up to you to realize that. It's up to you to contemplate and reflect on this. Only when you do this will you be able to break free, and you can live the life that you truly desire. Anyway, I hope this video has helped you. If it has, then it does the algorithm some good. If you can just like the video, subscribe to my channel, put a comment down below if it's helped you. And if it has, that's great. I'm happy for you. And until then, my friend, I'll speak to you soon. Take care.